All right, guys. So earlier in our first video this morning, we talked about ways to get your reading up better, your ELA better. And then we also talked about that art contest. What we're going to do now is we're going to talk about your ELA assessments you're going to be taking today. Now, because we took a lot of time talking about that, we are actually going to not do our Your Turn Practice workbook today. However, if you want to do it, you are more than welcome to. If you want to check your work, you're going to go to classwork. You're going to go to CRC Your Turn Answers. And then you're going to scroll down to what page it was, 59 and 60. Now, I am not going to do it with you guys right now. And the reason why is because of just time. But there is going to be time later on today. So I definitely recommend you guys getting it done. So the first one is read the draft model, use the questions that follow the draft to help you add descriptive details. These questions are going to help you make it so that this paragraph is more descriptive. You're not just answering these questions, you're adding those questions into here. So what kind of beach is this? What kind of day is it? So Meg and Tom go to the beautiful beach with soft sands and clear water on a sunny day. So you see how I made it more descriptive? And then the next one is you are going to be reading this story. And then you're going to be drawing a box around feelings. You're going to underline sentences about how animals are alike. You're going to circle sentences about how they're different. And then you're going to write nouns, which are persons, place, and things. Okay. So that is going to be for your Turn workbook. What I'm going to just be going over is going to be your 4 tests for today and how to fill it out in your ELA Google Gradebook Classroom. You can click on this link or up here to rewatch the video, okay? So let's go ahead and get started with your spelling test first. You guys are going to click on spelling test. Once you click on spelling test, you're going to open up that link. You need to make sure it says SP. Up here, it's also going to say SP. And then right here, it's also going to say spelling. That's how we know these are our spelling words. And there's going to be 15 of them. What you're going to do is you're going to take your spelling test for your spelling words. Your spelling test for your spelling words. Okay. So I'm going to quickly take this.
Get ready for the test. Don't pick out your list. Begin.
Box. We will box the punching bag for exercise. Fox. A
Dog.
sly red
Lock.
Pot.
Cone.
My part.
home.
Nose.
Poke.
Rope. I used a
Side.
rope.
Line.
He drew.
Have.
We.
Off.
Took.
We took them to the zoo.
Check your words below. When they all look right, hit done.
Now, if you were like, I think I'm not sure if I got them all right, then check. Ooh, ES, I don't think that's a word. Let me check.
Spell the word.
Side.
The player sat out on the side of the field.
I'd. And it's a long I, so we need to put an E at the end because that E is silent.
Check your words below. When they all look right, hit done.
So now that I checked them,
You got 12 out of 15 on your first try. That's 80%.
Now we're going to make
Great
the box smaller. The way to make the box smaller is you're going to click on this yellow arrow up here at the top. Well, it's going to hover yellow, but it'll be like a blue one. Don't click out of this box yet. You need the score to put in your grade book. What you're going to do is you're going to, type in the chat, where do you go to find your grade book? What's the first letter of the place you're going to find your grade book? G. Very good, Ava. Ray put the whole thing in. Very good, Russell. Very good, Danica. Very good, Kaylee. You're going to Google Classroom. You're going to go to Google Classroom to find your grade book. Once you go to Google Classroom, you're going to click on classwork. Once you go to classwork, you're going to scroll to ELA, and I'm going to drag this back to the top. It's going to be at the very top. ELA Gradebook Friday. ELA Gradebook Friday. ELA Gradebook Friday. You're going to click that open, and then yours is going to pop up right here with your name, and you're going to open that up. Okay, now that you have opened up your grade book, you should have only filled up to Unit 1, Week 5. The reason why we didn't fill this out for last week is because Unit 1, Week 6, you don't take a spelling and a vocabulary and a selection test. You only take a comprehension. So don't worry about Unit 1, Week 6 weeks. We're going to just skip those. So you should only have the blue filled out. If you have purple filled out from last week, then you need to delete those scores because I don't know where you guys got them from, okay? What we're going to do right now is this first line, row 6, column J. 6J is going to be where your spelling words are, okay? For your spelling words, let's open up that tab again. That tab is up here, and we got 80%. So I'm going to go back here, and I'm going to put 80, and then what do? Click out of the box. Say it with me. Click out of the box. I'm going to be looking at your guys' beautiful faces. Okay, can you guys go like, follow my directions? Ready? You're going to go click with your finger, click, and then you're going to go out of the box. Very good. So do that one more time with me. Click, out, like you're going out of the box. Okay. Why do we click out of the box, guys? Because it's going to save your work. Okay. You have to click out of the box. Sometimes you guys don't do it at the end, and then that's why your comprehension test scores aren't put in. Okay. So I got 80%. Now that I put my score in, I can exit out of this tab. Exit. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my vocabulary test. So if you click vocabulary, open up that link, it's going to say your vocabulary words. It's going to say VOC. It's going to say VOC, and it's going to say vocabulary. And you know it's your vocabulary words because there's only 8 of them. This one, you're going to take this red button, which says vocab test. Vocab test means vocabulary test.
Get ready for the test. Don't peek at your list. Begin.
Choose the word that's being defined.
To adjust to new or changed conditions.
Adapt.
Now, remember, I'm going fast because I'm just showing you guys. There's no reason you need to go fast. I want you to get 100% because if you guys have been practicing your words all week, you should be able to get 100%.
Average state of weather in a time or place.
Climate.
Excited or enthusiastic.
Eager.
Absence of coercion or restriction.
Freedom.
Having its original qualities untainted.
Fresh.
And then remember, if you need to review these words, you guys can do them all week in Vocabulary Spelling City. And you can also go to Connect Ed, Words to Know. And I do that on Monday. So you can rewatch Monday's video to work on your vocabulary.
One of 5 ways the body perceives the world.
Sense.
Dark silhouettes formed by blockage of light.
Shadows.
Absence of sound.
Silent.
Now for this one, it's not going to ask you to check.
You found the
It'll
correct
just go right
definition
away.
for 8 out of 8
So you're going to go up here
words. That's 100%.
on that sideways down arrow,
Excellent.
and then it's going to close out that how big it was. So I got 100% on my vocabulary. So now in my next box, row 7, line J, I'm in the purple box now. I'm going to put 100. What am I going to do? Show me on your screens. Click out of the box. Click out of the box. Okay. So I'm going to click anywhere else. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my selection test. Now for this one, I am going to be showing your guys' screens. Oh, actually, I can't do that because I'm on Google Guardian on my other computer. So let me just show you guys on my screen then, okay? What you guys are going to do is you need to go to Google Classroom. You need to go to Google Apps. You need to scroll down to McGraw-Hill Education. Scroll down to McGraw-Hill Education. And I do see that some of you guys are voting right now on My Mates for Learning. That's awesome. I would like you guys to do that later though. Do that later. You're gonna log in. So if you're on Line Mates for Learning to vote every day, this is the link, but make sure you guys do it later, okay? All right. So you're gonna go to your Wonders Grade 2 book, click on Miss Park's class, and then you're gonna click on To Do.
To do.
Remember, you can use your books to take your selection test on the Sled Dogs Run. Once you guys are going here, you guys will have a different screen than me because I'm on teacher account, but you guys will have your selection test for Unit 2, Week 1, and your comprehension test. Your selection test score is gonna go here. That's gonna be the Sled Dogs Run. That's gonna go right here. Your comprehension test is gonna be in the purple box, and that's gonna be on those 2 stories that you're gonna read. And there's gonna be more questions there, okay? You need to put those 2 answers. So let's say Miss Park took it. I took my selection test and I got 86%, 86. Click out of the box. Then I take my comprehension test, I get a 73, okay? 73, click out of the box, and then I'm done. Once all 4 boxes have been filled out, purple, Unit 2, Week 1, column J. Once all 4 of these boxes have been filled out, click out of the box. Click out of the box. And then you are done. All right, guys? It's probably going to take you guys to the end of ELA. So after that, you guys are free to go. Everybody needs to come back at math time, because I'm going to be telling those students who have missing work to get them done. We are not doing a math lesson today. However, I need everyone to come back because I might be explaining something. We might play a fun Kahoot video if everybody comes back. If everybody comes back right at 10:15 and nobody is late, then we will do a Kahoot video or a Kahoot quiz, okay? If everybody comes back at 10:15. If someone is late or if someone doesn't show up, then we will not play. But I need everybody to come back because I'm going to be going over some missing assignments. All right, guys?